In Swift we have local variables and global variables, and this is important to differentiate between two of them because global variables, which are declared outside of any scope, are visible the in all places of Swift program, which means that if we have, for instance, variable a global var, which is string declared outside of scope, I mean scope that is the portion of program contained between curly braces. So if this is defined outside, this variable is visible inside, and we can see a global var is visible, this apple. So we are inside the scope between curly braces, and we have access to the variable which is defined outside of scope, which means this is a global variable. However, if I declare variable inside the scope, this variable becomes local variable. In our situation here, this is integer 6. It's visible inside the scope, but it's not visible outside of the scope. This local variable, and this is not visible outside of the scope. If we try to trace the local var2, we get error. This variable is not known outside of the scope where it's declared and where it's visible. We get something like unresolved identifier local var2. This is very basic approach to global and local variables. However, it is perfectly enough to just grasp understanding what is the difference between global variable, which is accessible from every part of Swift program, and local variable, which is accessible only inside the scope where this variable is declared.